Welcome back. Today we're talking about a phrase you've probably seen everywhere: good vibes only. It sounds harmless, even empowering actually. But what happens when positivity stops helping and starts hurting? When look on the bright side becomes a way to avoid discomfort instead of healing it? That's what psychologists call toxic optimism. The belief that being positive all the time is the solution to everything. And while optimism can lift people up, toxic optimism shuts them down. In this video, we'll explore how to recognize it, why it happens, and how to replace it with something far more powerful: genuine emotional support. We live in a world that glorifies positivity. Scroll through social media right now and you'll see it everywhere. Choose happiness. Stay positive. Everything happens for a reason. It's comforting on the surface, but it hides a silent pressure. The pressure to perform happiness, to smile through exhaustion, to minimize grief, to hide anything that makes others uncomfortable. In workplaces, it sounds something like, don't bring negativity into the meeting. In friendships, you'll get over it. Don't be sad. In self-talk, other people have it worse. Stop complaining. But what all of these really say is, your emotions make me uncomfortable, so please hide them. And that's not positivity. That's avoidance dressed as kindness. So why do people do it? Part of it is conditioning. We were taught that positivity equals strength and sadness equals failure. But the deeper reason is emotional discomfort. Most people struggle to sit with pain, their own or someone else's. So instead of listening, they rush to fix. Instead of holding space, they reach for slogans. Here's what happens neurologically. When someone expresses pain, your brain releases stress hormones. Empathy feels heavy. To relieve that tension, we try to cheer them up. It's not malice, it's emotional self-protection. But that quick relief for us becomes long-term isolation for them, because what they needed wasn't a solution, it was presence. Positivity becomes toxic in 4 key ways. 1, when it underestimates pain. Telling someone it'll all work out while they're grieving doesn't comfort them, it minimizes their experience. It's like putting a band-aid over a wound without cleaning it first. 2, when it invalidates emotions. When people are told, don't cry or be grateful, they internalize guilt for being human. Over time, that leads to emotional suppression, which can increase anxiety and depression. 3, when it skips straight to solution. Healing begins with acknowledgement, not advice. You can't skip the process. You have to sit with the discomfort before you can move past it. And 4, when it creates guilt around struggle. The message becomes, if you're not happy, you're doing something wrong. That's not support. That's shame disguised as motivation. Here's what most people don't realize. When we force positivity, we disconnect from authenticity. We create environments at home, at work, or online where people stop telling the truth. They smile instead of speaking. They perform instead of processing. And slowly, relationships lose depth. Teams lose trust. Individuals lose emotional range. Psychologists call this toxic resilience, when people appear strong, but internally they're burning out. Because resilience isn't about never falling. It's about having a safe space to fall and be seen. So what's the alternative? It's called emotional presence, and it's simpler than we think. Here are a few ways to practice it. 1, listen without rushing to fix. When someone says, I'm not okay, resist the urge to offer solutions. Just listen. Sometimes silence is the most healing sound. 2, validate before you reframe. Instead of don't be sad, try, it makes sense you feel this way. Validation doesn't mean agreement, it means understanding. 3, make space for the full range of emotions. Encourage environments where it's safe to say today was hard without it being labeled negativity. 4, model balanced optimism. Healthy optimism doesn't deny pain. It acknowledges it and believes you can move through it. It's not good vibes only, it's all vibes welcome. This matters deeply in leadership and communication. Teams need honesty more than slogans. When leaders respond to challenges with, we just need to stay positive, they shut down feedback. But when they say, this is hard, but we'll face it together, they build trust. The same applies in friendships and families. Support doesn't mean cheering someone up. It means walking beside them until they can stand again. So don't be that person, the one who uses positivity as a shield instead of a bridge. Real strength isn't smiling through the storm. It's having the courage to admit when it's raining. Because true support isn't about fixing someone's pain. It's about saying, I see it. I see you, and I'm not leaving.